Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Scorpio for April 2022. How are you guys doing? I hope everything is going well. I hope the month of April started out strong for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate. Only take the parts that do resonate with you and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Scorpio. In the past position, we do have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Two of Wands. In the challenging position, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups. In the present position, we have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and in the future outcome position we do have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we do have the Knight of Pentacles. Definitely the month of April, dear Scorpio, is going to be all about stability for you. You're definitely working very hard on creating some more stability, on creating security for yourself, and that comes in many different forms. It's important to remember that, stability is not just all about money. It's also about time. It's also about energy. It's also about emotions. But let's get right into this spread. In the past position, it does look like you had to make an important decision. The Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands tells me that there was an opportunity that was coming to you. There was something you wanted to build, something you wanted to create, something you wanted to realize. You wanted to realize your potential. You wanted to kind of prove yourself in a way. And there was someone guiding you, because the Queen of Swords represents very strong, rational energy, very logical energy. The Queen of Swords herself, she is known to be a card that looks towards the future. And so you definitely had your eye on, creating stability in a professional sense, creating stability in a personal sense, like for your family and whatnot. You definitely focused a lot of time and energy on it, dear Scorpio. You were very well organized. You were very thoughtful and methodical in your approach. The Queen of Swords, she's very logical. She has that very rational approach to creating something that she wants to see in her life. And so we do see that as a result, you were able to create something meaningful, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles in the future outcome position. I do apologize if the handwriting on my hand is distracting, but I do have a Zoom meeting tomorrow at 11, and I've already forgotten it once. I don't really want to forget it again. So if I could write a post-it and stick it to my forehead, I would. I've got all the calendars set up, but still, I somehow just need to make sure I attend that meeting. And in the challenging position, we do have the King of Swords. It's interesting, isn't it, that in the past, the Queen of Swords energy served you really well, but you also have the kind of other side of the coin, which is the King of Swords, and he is appearing in the challenging position, which definitely tells me there is going to be some work to do for you in the month of April, dear Scorpio, because you may be holding important information back, and as a result, that is kind of creating a disbalance in your emotions and in your thoughts, and as a result, you may be making mistakes that will be difficult to fix later. So you definitely want to make sure to minimize the King of Swords energy. He has a type of energy which is really cold, and he kind of has a cynical approach to things, a very manipulative approach to things. It's important to remember that that is not going to benefit you in the long term. So you definitely want to make sure that you do some cognitive reframing, if you will, where you are taking a negative emotion and you're switching it to a positive emotion. And that, of course, all the emotions come from thoughts, and The swords definitely represent the thoughts. Swords also represent words as well. So watch your words in the month of April. Watch your thoughts in the month of April. Remember that there are many ways to do energy healing, right? If you don't really have a lot of time because you're super busy, you can you can just like turn on an app that can run in the background that can provide energy healing music, that can remind you to focus on your higher self, because your higher self is full of love and full of abundance. So you definitely want to focus on that in the month of April. Meditate. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Make sure you ground yourself. Make sure you take walks in nature so you connect with this beautiful, amazing world, and definitely kind of keep your energy level headed. There's some immaturity present because we do have the Page of Cups here in the clarifying position. So there may be something that is making you feel low emotionally in the month of April, something that makes you feel a little bit insecure in your emotions. So you want to make sure, like I mentioned previously, to do some energy healing, which will bring your energy levels and your vibration to where it needs to be, because you want to have high frequency. When you are in the high frequency mode, you're able to manifest all the wonderful things that you want to attract. In the present position, we do have the Queen of Wands. She's a really positive card, and so is the Seven of Pentacles. So it's a really strong combination. In the month of April, you're going to be quite charming, quite popular. People are going to be very appreciative, and very very much looking towards your leadership. You will be confident. You will feel courage and determination, and you, dear Scorpio, can be such a natural leader, and I think that when you channel your energy and you maintain high frequency, you can achieve almost anything. The Queen of Wands here is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me you will be working quite hard. You'll be staying committed to the task at hand, and you will make an important acquisition when it comes to the finances. You also want to double check and make sure you have invested wisely in many different things. It's always important to have a financial kind of checkup once a month, once every other month, to make sure that more money is coming in than leaving your budget. And in the future outcome position towards the end of April, you do have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Swords, which is an interesting combination. The Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card because you are going to be getting an offer. Some of you will be getting a promotion. Some of you will be getting a pay raise. Some of you will be leveling up when it comes to financially speaking. It could, that money could come from family, from friends, from relatives. Definitely there is some money coming to you, but it's interesting because there is a decision associated with this promotion or with this leveling up financially, because we do have the Two of Swords in the clarifying position. The Two of Swords is all about duality. It's all about having to make a decision but not really wanting it because you don't really want to upset anyone, and so you feel like, what should I do? Should I choose to do this or that? And definitely, it's when you get the Two of Swords, you don't really want to make any progress, because progress means making a decision and moving forward. So you may feel like, on the one hand, there's great news at the end of the April time period, but on the other hand, there's also a decision that needs to be made. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards that I pulled earlier. And we've got Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy, as well as Skywriting, the Fates. Interesting. Falling angel is all about spiritual narcolepsy. You are being cautioned now to not fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying above the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possibly nasty landing. Remember that all you need to do to stop being a falling angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels. You're supposed friends or companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is ripe. So I think the divine here is letting you know that, make sure you are paying attention. Right now, it's not the time to do anything yet, but you definitely want to make sure your eyes are wide open and you are taking in everything that is happening around you. And of course, the sky writing is all about the fates, that which we cannot change, non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither inflow nor block, this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open the power to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. What a wonderful card. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Scorpio. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.